Insurance verifications are the way that we, as providers organizations, reach out to a carrier to confirm the benefits for a patient for a particular service, usually a specific service type. But in general, there are ways for us to confirm eligibility, which is not the same thing as insurance verifications. A lot of people get the two mixed up. Eligibility is just to confirm that the person is covered by that insurance, and it also would give you basic information such as a deductible for an in- or out-of-network provider and a copay, usually for either a primary care visit or a specialist visit. It doesn't give you specific information that usually we can obtain when we perform a benefit verification. Insurance verification services are provided by a lot of outside companies these days, and there are resources out there or products out there that you can subscribe to that actually provide the services in a kind of more uniform, organized format. So companies like that would provide details about specific line items or specialty types. It will not usually give you specific procedure codes, so if you know what code you want to bill and you would like to confirm that using an outside vendor's resource such as Availity or a TriZetto software gateway, there are some limitations there. So just know that going into it, you may not be able to get specific procedure information, but those services can usually provide you with the basics of what you would need to confirm whether a patient is covered for a particular specialty service and potentially whether they have a deductible that applies and a copay or coinsurance. As we find very often these days in healthcare, the types of products that we use for verification services, the information is not black and white. We attempt to reach out to the insurance companies by phone. So what I recommend when we're doing that is to come up with a script that's appropriate for your specialty so that you know exactly what you need to ask the insurance rep when they get on the phone, because a lot of the times, the insurance reps don't quite understand fully what it is that you are trying to ask service-specific questions that you're trying to ask. So you'll want to word it in a very standard way. Definitely want to have the procedure codes available if you have them, if the insurance company has the ability to look up according to procedure code, but also just be as specific with your questions as possible, getting straight to the point. Because a lot of these insurance carriers, they have a system that actually allows them to click on specific items and reveals the responses to the reps over the phone, but they don't have like a booklet in front of them, and they don't have kind of a surface knowledge. They're looking at their system or their screen and reading from it, so you'll want to be as clear and concise as possible with your script questions. So once you figure out what works for your practice or specialty, just go ahead and rinse and repeat. Comment below. Like it if you like what I'm talking about here. Share with your friends. Thank you.